So good morning, beautiful people. Excuse me. Give me some love hearts. Let me know that you're out there, okay? Shoot me some comments so I know that I'm not just talking to a blank screen right now, okay? Hit that love heart. Just show me some loving, okay? So today we want to talk about online sessions. Now is the time to get online. I've been working online for quite a few years now, and I've been working on getting my library up on YouTube, on Twitch, on some other channels. We actually have our channel go out to Twitter. We also have our channel go out to a what's known as Panda TV over in Japan, and we also have our channel go out to Germany. We've got our channel going out to lots and lots of different places. Now, I'm not just here to talk about how to get your content online. I want to also help you get your one-on-one clients going as well. And that's what I'm going to show you here today. So give me some love hearts. Let me know that you're out there. And you will notice down in the comments that there are some links as well. So as we go through some of this stuff, feel free to click on that and take yourself around some of these web pages, okay? Because these are the things that you're going to need, that you're going to require for the future. And some of them are completely free. So that's the best part about it, is that you can do it all online completely free, and you can actually start to network yourself so much better, and you can get geographical irrelevance as well. So geographical irrelevance is fantastic. I love when I go away somewhere and I can still help a client somewhere along the line, or I can meet someone from a different country and learn about their cultures and their life and what's going on there. It's absolutely fantastic. Now, before you jump the gun, there are heaps of clients out there, okay, guys? It's as simple as that. There are heaps of people with anxiety, depression, gut issues, fears, and phobias. This is not a dog eat dog industry. It's time that we all stepped up and we started actually helping each other. Unfortunately, there are a few gurus in this industry that are out to just slit some of our necks. So let's all band together and start to help the community grow into the future. Psychologists have just been given the green light to go ahead when it comes to all of their information going online. So now is the time for us to get online and for us to actually start to show the industry that we're serious, we're not going anywhere. So it doesn't matter if you're a tarot reader, if you're a hypnotherapist, perhaps you're a meditation or a yoga master, or even if you're a hairdresser, you can still use all of this information to get your content online, either as a whole or to work with those one-on-one clients. So here we go. Let me show you some of the criteria. So the very first thing I would actually like to show you is how it is that I'm managing to stream right now to multiple platforms. So I'll share my screen with you. Okay, so here I am on Facebook. Most of you guys are actually watching me here right now. So this is me on Facebook. I'm actually streaming to you right now. But if I flick over, I'm also live on YouTube as well. You can see there's a little red button here that's like live now. So if I click on this, I'll make sure that site's muted. So you can see that I'm actually live on YouTube as well. I will see if my Twitch is available. So I'm live on Twitch as well, but it's not going to show me the information because I'm already here. So how is it that I do that? Well, this is really easy. I use a program called Restream, and Restream.io is a wonderful platform. As you can see, I'm going out on all of these channels simultaneously. It's telling me who's viewing me where and what's going on. So it's showing that I'm going out live on LinkedIn right now as well. I'm going out live on Facebook. Vaughan is the German TV. I'm going out on Twitch, on Twitter, on YouTube, on 2 different statuses. So I'm going out live on these different platforms talking about what it is that I'm doing. So please jump in the comments and click on that online content creation course. It's only $10, okay? I never ever release anything from my mentoring, but because we're going through such a hard time, I was just like, right, I'm just going to release this one module for you. So if you want to get out to more places with just one video, this is actually how you do it. If you just want to work with one-on-one clients, there are a few programs that you will require. So the first one is Acuity Scheduling. This is a fantastic program. Now, if we go to the pricing, this is where you can use it for free. You can use it for $0. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm on the Growing Emerging plan, and the reason why I'm on that plan is because it sends out automatic text messages to my clients to tell them, hey, you've got a session with Trish at blah time. That's what I love about that. So on Acuity Scheduling, you can actually send links to your clients that integrate with Zoom, and it will automatically change the time frame into their time frame and your time frame, so no one's confused of who's got to meet where at what time. So I will show you my Zoom. So as you can see right now, I actually have a meeting over in Canada at 9 o'clock today. However, over in Canada, it's 6:30 at night yesterday. So I don't have to worry about any of that confusion. And you can do all of that in Acuity. You can actually integrate all of the Zoom sessions. And with the Zoom sessions, it will automatically create the Zoom link. So you don't have to stuff around doing any of that. If you're on the growing plan, it'll text message all of those Zooms and email them to your clients. So there's no confusion. Everybody knows where they've got to be. Inside that text messaging also, you can embed a video that tells them how to use Zoom. So that way they don't get any confusion whatsoever. So it's very, very simple to do. So with Acuity Scheduling, I absolutely freaking love Acuity Scheduling. It's the whole crux of my business, and everything goes through Acuity. Now, if you're not into the booking systems, you just want to start even more simple, that's where you can jump on Zoom, okay? ZOOM. This is where you can jump on Zoom. Now, you can use Zoom completely for free. You can use Zoom for free. But the thing is, remember that when you're using Zoom for free, you can only go for 40 minutes. Okay, so if you're doing a group meeting or anything like that, you've only got a 40-minute window. Some people can get in and out in that time, and then boom, boom, boom. You can do unlimited one-on-one meetings, which is absolutely fantastic. And if you're going to do a group session, you can have up to 100 participants. Freaking amazing, right? So on Zoom, the reason why we recommend Zoom over Skype is because Zoom actually has a more solid platform when you're going online. Very rarely do I get dropouts when I'm on Zoom. And one thing I do love about Zoom is also you can have a whiteboard. So I'll show you some of that now. So if I go into one of the meetings, actually I won't start that meeting. I will start a completely different one. So this is one of the meetings at the moment. I'm going to go continue without audio and pause the recording. So I'm the only one inside this Zoom meeting at the moment. I can invite people, so I can send them out an invitation via Messenger or via email, and this is all automatically done when you sign up. You don't have to buggerize around with any coding or anything like that. You can do it all inside here. You can also hit the chat bubble down the bottom here. And that way you can chat to everyone, or you can chat to an individual person that is in there. So you can do all sorts of chatting. If I go over to my video settings, this is my video at the moment. So it's going to say I have a green screen. And with the green screen, I can turn the green screen on and off. So that way it doesn't matter where I am in the world, then people won't actually see what's behind me. That's what I love about green screens. Like, you can change your image as much as you want. You can fix up all of your audio and your chat. So you can test all this before you even go live. When you go down to the bottom and you choose to share your screens, as you notice, I'm a bit spoiled. I have two screens, so that's why you'll see I'm looking to the side. You can choose different screens to show people, so that way if you're showing off a slideshow of some sort and you're actually talking on another screen, then you can split those screens. You also have a whiteboard here as well, so if you want to write something, scroll something on a whiteboard, you can do it all in there, and you can actually Chromecast from your phone as well now. And when you're Chromecasting from your phone, you can show them whatever's going on here. You can also have down the bottom share computer sound. So if I want to play any music, I can just click that button. Then I press play on my music. And now you've got your sound. So if you're doing a hypnosis session, or if you're doing any kind of session that requires music, even if you just got a bit of background music, you can turn it up, you can turn it down. So it can be just background music, or you can turn it up so that way if you're doing a meditation session or a hypnosis session, then that way you can have music inside of that session. So you just click on that. All of the features are inside Zoom. I freaking love it, in case you didn't realize. So what are some of the cameras that I use? I'm going to end that meeting. That'll save that onto my computer. So as you can see from here, I do a lot of Zoom sessions. So what are the cameras that I actually use? Let me take you through that. Now the camera at the moment, I bought mine off eBay, and I'll show you to them. But you can get these cameras from Harvey Norman, JB Hi-Fi, all those sorts of places. Now when it comes to your camera, so the webcam that I'm using right now is called a C9922 Logitech. So why did I choose the C922 Logitech? Now, yes, you can shop around, so you can, that's a big difference in price, okay? So you can get them for about $130 to $150. Yes, they are on the more expensive end of the spectrum. The reason why I've gone for that particular camera is you will notice that on the very sides of it here, there is a lighting system, and that's where it can actually make me look clearer, so that way, you know, if you're tired or anything like that, it'll actually make you look so much more better. Your skin will look smoother. It also has the speaker pickup in the sides of it as well for directional sound. So you will sound really, really good. The Logitech also does green screen options. So that way, if you have something behind you and you want to have that green screen behind you that's showing off some stars of the universe, or perhaps you want to see something along the lines of your branding or something like that, you can put that behind you. And I always put an image of my room behind me. And when people stop and look at it, like really stop and look at it, they're like, wow, your room is amazing. But I'm not actually inside my room, because for geographical relevance, I could be anywhere. Like recently I was in Surfers Paradise, but I could still use that image of my room, and people thought I was coming to them from the clinic. So that's why I recommend the C922 Logitech. Now, if you want to know all of the equipment that I use, click on that course that's in the description. It is down there and ready to go. And it's only $10, guys. I've made it super, super cheap. And this is only going to be available for another week or so. And then it's going back to all of my mentoring students. Okay, so you better jump onto that now. So the C922 Pro is a streaming webcam. Nobody knows streaming like us gamers. Anything we can't stand is lag. It drives us mental. We hate audio lag, we hate visual lag, we just hate lag in general. For those of you that don't know what lag is when the screen pixelates, or it drags, or suddenly it jolts. It drives us nuts, especially when we're pretending to be pirates and we're trying to kill each other for the treasure. So the C922 Pro is the camera that I use. I actually have several of them. Now, yes, you can use a cheaper camera. Nobody's saying that you can't. But don't go to Big W and buy some $30 piece of shit, okay? Because that's going to reduce the quality of your video content. It reduces the quality of you as a high quality therapist, and it also reduces the submersion for the client. If you get a visual client and they're coming through and going, the visual on this isn't very well, then even when they close their eyes, they're already setting themselves up, because that's the suggestion here. No, the visual on this isn't very good, or oh, it's a bit fuzzy, or something along those lines. So invest in yourself, okay? Invest in yourself and find something that you really like. Now, if you want to go super advanced like I have, now all of this information is in that course down in the description. Now, if you want to go super advanced, you can buy a green screen off eBay. and this is the super big one, okay? So this is the big one for like $50. Okay, you can buy that on eBay. They're only $50. You get the stand and everything. It's all completely portable. Or you can go into your local Spotlight store, like, or Lincraft or something like that, and buy poplin in green, white, or black. It doesn't really matter what kind of color it is, because now inside Zoom you can choose the color. So it doesn't matter what you've got behind you, you can choose the color. Now you do not need a green screen. If I go back into Zoom, you do not actually need a green screen nowadays. There is a program that will actually there is a program inside of it. So if you don't have a green screen, it'll actually cut you out. But the thing is, when it cuts you out, it kind of looks like it's a bit cartoony, like you've got like an aura around you that's really badly done. So you don't need a green screen at the moment, and this software is getting much better. But the thing is, you know, if you have a green screen, you'll get that crisp image. So if you look at me right now, I have that really crisp image around me. So I have a green screen behind me right now. So if I go into my Logitech here, so I have that green screen behind me. But inside here, you don't need one, okay? But the reason, like I said before, the reason why you want one, and it's only $50, the reason why you want one is because you'll get that crisp, clear image. Now, some people use like bifolds as well. So you can also get a bifold screen or a room divider. So some people use room dividers and they put them behind them because they don't have the capacity to they don't have the room to just do it. So they've actually got themselves in their lounge room or something like that. And you can get some beautiful room dividers now. I recently bought a room divider that has shelves on it. Room divider with shelves. I actually recently bought a room divider with shelves on it. And that way I can change up the background all of the time. Here it is here. So this is a room divider, and you can actually put pieces of wood in between the slats and you can create shelves. So that way if you want to change up the background really fast for different themes, then you absolutely can. If you're going to use your lounge or your kitchen or your spare room or something along those lines, I also highly recommend, and this is going to sound weird, go down to your local deli and grab some egg cartons, okay? I will post some pictures inside the comments. So these are the egg cartons that I actually have on some of my walls. And all I did was I liquid nailed them to a gigantic box I got from Harvey Norman that has a fridge in it. And then I just pushed it up against the walls. So that's why you'll notice that the sound quality in here is actually quite good, because it's quite dense in here. So you can, the more you densen the sound, the better sound quality you're going to get. Now, when it comes to the headphones, you can use any type of headphone you want, because the headphones that you're using are just for you. It doesn't matter. You can use your crappy ones that you got from your iPhone. Quite regularly, I've used my crappy, like, you know, $10 ones that I got from the cheapo shop. So you can use those headphones, because that sound quality is just for you. That's not for your client on the other end. That's not going to matter. Now, when it comes to the microphone, you will notice that some headphones actually have microphones in them. Now, that is what's going to affect your client. So the microphone that I use is known as a Yeti. So this is the microphone that I use. Now, I'm a bit spoiled. I do have the blue Yeti. So it's funny because it's called the blue Yeti, but it's actually black. But these other premium microphones that are about $150 mark will work just as well. They are fantastic. The reason why I use the Yeti microphone is because the sound can be directional, okay? So I can actually program that Yeti microphone to take sound from the back and the front, from just the front, or from all around. So it's not going to eliminate that dog barking in the background or anything like that, but it will muffle it quite a lot. When you buy your Yeti, also make sure you get a Yeti pop filter. And this is just a fuzzy thing that you put over it, and that's to stop the sound or the p, because we do tend to do that a little bit, and it's just automatic, okay? So when it comes to the microphone, that's what I use. Now, if you don't want to go for the external microphone, this is where you do need to invest in the headphones with a good microphone on it. So I recommend the Plantronics. So a Plantronic headset. Now you can get the Plantronic headset and the Yeti microphone down at EB Games. Now you can get all different types of Plantronic headsets, okay? So this one just goes over one ear and then it has the microphone. These microphones are really good. And the reason why I'm recommending these microphones is because you don't get that rubbing sensation. Many people, when they're on microphones, there's like that sensation, like you can hear that. There's that sensation going on when they touch the mouse or when they touch the bench or anything like that. If you've got the microphone that sits right around your mouth, you're not going to get that sensation. So look up Plantronic headphones. The Plantronics that I have, there we go. So these are the Plantronics that I have, and I bought them because they're comfortable on my ears. Now Plantronics will range from the the $90 mark to a couple of hundred. So anything around the $100 mark, you're going to be just fine. And that's not about you with the headphones. That's about the microphone piece and the quality that comes through. Microphones also can have some lag in them. There are a lot of wireless headsets these days that are absolutely fantastic. But the thing is, unless you've got a really good laptop, I'd recommend that you go wired for now. So I have a absolutely amazing laptop. It's known as a Predator. John has a Razer laptop, and they are top of the line laptops. So they cost thousands and thousands of dollars. So if you have those sorts of systems, that's when you can go for something that is wireless like this, because the connection is really, really good. However, if you've got a laptop that you paid about $1,000 to $2,000 for, go for the wired headsets, and that's only because the Bluetooth and the wireless connection isn't as stable when you're doing video conferencing, okay? So they're good for gaming, but when you're doing video conferencing, because that puts so much pressure onto your computer system and on your internet, that's when you'll need those wired ones. Now let me talk to you about some lighting. So you'll notice in here I'm actually quite crisp on the screen, and that's because I have lighting in here. Now there's two different types of lighting you can get. Now you don't need the lighting. This is more advanced stuff, but if you want to go more advanced, then grab the lighting. It's quite cheap. So you can get a ring light off eBay. I think you can get them from from Harvey Norman and stuff like that now. Now, this one's $134. You don't need one that big, okay? It's as simple as that. Just get yourself a little one. Now, this is a selfie one, so it's a little bit too little, but you can get the 10-inch one, and the 10-inch one can fit your phone in it. 10 to, yeah, you have about 10-inch. That's all you need, and that way you can sit that right in front of you, and all the light will go around your face and encase you. So I highly recommend that one if you're just going to do quick Zoom sessions. The other thing you can buy also, because I have both, is I have these box lights. And I love the box lights because it brings the light not from side, but it brings it all around to make you pop. So I have these box lights as well. And the best part about these box lights is they are fully portable. They're very, very simple to use, and they come with the light bulbs and everything. So for like $50, why wouldn't you? So you can set up all of that criteria. Now I'm just gonna check my chat, see if there's any questions. I got a webcam from JB Hi-Fi. It's great. Absolutely, Annie. You can grab some really, really great webcams, and they're fantastic. Like I said, I do love the C922. I do have a cheapo one that I do use when I'm doing my tarot readings, etc. But it's the picture quality that I don't like, and that's what I love about the C922. Lisa, yes, I will send you another link for the restream. It is down in the comments. Restream are having a couple of issues at the moment because of the demand on the system. So yes, I will do that. Okay. So when it comes to don't click the restream up in the description, okay? That's just because I'm using the program right now. So when it comes to your online sessions, you can grab your camera, you can grab your microphone, you can get your lighting and your green screen. Now, your lighting and your green screen you do not need right now, okay? That's more advanced stuff for the future. So jump onto Zoom. I highly recommend that. And if you want to jump onto Acuity and get your scheduling systems up and running, that is fantastic. I will show you my web page. On my web page, when you book an appointment, all you got to do is click on these, okay? So you click on that, and this comes up with the intake form for the appointments, okay? And I even did it recently. So with Canadian Hypnosis Conference, because we're now working with these guys, if you book your appointment, you can purchase your tickets, and all this is automatically done. So everything is done. So if I click sign up here, it takes all of the information for me. It tells me the exact criteria. So if you're on Acuity, you can actually put your intake form on there. So when people book, all of that information is done and it's ready to go. If you're into list building, passive income, or anything along those lines like we are, then you can actually ask people if they'd like to sign up for your email list. You can give away freebies, you can have group sessions, individual sessions. It all can be done in here. In Acuity as well, you can have coupon codes. So if you want to offer someone a discount of some sort, they can have a coupon code. And in Acuity, they have to pay for the sessions right there and then, unless you set it up as a free session. So everything gets paid for before you even start. This is how I managed to get my clients to be accountable. Even in times like this, I haven't had many clients cancel because they've already paid for their sessions. They're willing to switch to online, and they know that it's just as good as being in person. So now's the time to get onto this, okay, guys? So jump onto that online content course. It's only $10. I'm only throwing it out there for a very short amount of time, but you can absolutely do this, okay? So it doesn't matter whether you're doing this from home, whether you want to get a YouTube channel up and running, whether you want to start up a Twitch stream or a Facebook stream. It doesn't matter what it is that you're doing, you can do it all with that course. So jump onto that and start to build up your criteria and your clients. Now, if you don't have any clients at the moment, start getting on live on Facebook, okay? So just like I am right now, start getting on live and start talking about your particular products and your services, because people are wanting to connect with you. Even you have done it yourself. Even when you were younger, or perhaps even now, you have still connected with someone. People say, oh, but I like the phone or I like the in-person because of the rapport and the prestige. How many of you have bought a CD or a song from someone you don't even know, and yet you still love them? Or how many of you have posted pictures about an actor that you absolutely love, but you don't even know them? Because you feel that on some level you're in rapport with that person, you have that prestige. So it doesn't matter whether you're actually having that connection with you one-on-one in the room. If you are on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, if you're creating those lives and people are connecting with you, all of a sudden your phone will start ringing, the inbox on the computer will start going, and people will start talking to you because they feel that they have already connected. They're already starting to network with you. So Robert, you get your green screen, you can get your green screens off eBay. Understand that you want to order within Australia at the moment because the borders are on lockdown because of the coronavirus. If you want, you can go into Spotlight or Lincraft, and whilst you're in there, you can just grab green fabric. You can just grab a green sheet if you want to, or even a black or a white sheet. And when you get onto your Zoom session, it'll ask you what is the color of the background that you've got, and then you just move that color along. So you can just grab something from the store if you want to. So just go into Lincraft or Spotlight and just make sure you actually get like at least 1.5 meters with the full full drop, because like you notice over here on the left hand side here at the moment. So if I actually push that, that's where I haven't got my green screen sitting properly at the moment because there's a fold in the fabric. So if you want to get if you can't get your green screen within Australia at the moment, go into Spotlight or into Lincraft and just buy a massive piece of green fabric. And you'll know the kind of green that it is because you've seen green screens before. I'll throw some pictures in the comment once I'm finished here, okay? So who else have we got? Oh, for some reason, my comments aren't working at the moment. I boo at you. So if you guys have any other questions, please chuck them in the comments. I will answer them as I go along. I thought the green screen was incorporated with the camera. That's just it, Robert. If you don't have a camera that allows green screen, then you won't be able to do it. That's the difference. That's why I recommend the Logitech C922, because it has that inbuilt into it. So it will ask you, would you like the green screen option? Most cameras that are more expensive will have that programming in them so that they can accept the green screen. Cheaper ones don't have that available because it's part of the programming within the camera. So yeah, that's why you need that. You will find that your laptop camera will not have that programming inside it, but you will find that there are some programs out there that you can use to tap into the webcam that you've got on your laptop, but the picture quality just isn't there when it comes to webcams on laptops just yet. What is wrong with the camera in your computer, Trish? Julia, great question. The picture quality just isn't there. So if you give me a second. So I'm going to try and get into mine now because I disabled mine years ago. For one-on-one clients, they are fine. But in all hindsight, they're really not that good. They're really, really, really horrible. So laptop camera, I'm going to call this. I'm just programming my system now. See if I can show you what it looks like. It won't even let me get into my own webcam because I disabled it years ago on my laptop. So yes, Julia, you can use your laptop or your desktop webcam that's inbuilt, but the picture quality just isn't there. And when it comes to you being online, it's all about your quality. What is the C9922 Logitech is sold out at the moment? Anything else is okay. Oh, it's sold out, is it? Wow, that's because a lot of people are getting online. So yeah, what you're looking for now is you want a webcam with the ability to do green screen. That's what you want, because there are some really other great ones out there, but the Logitech C922 is exactly what I use. All of those features on Zoom you showed us are on the free version. Yes, Sonia, they are on the free version as well. So they're all available on the free version. The only real limitation with the free version is that you can only go for 40 minutes, and most hypnotherapy sessions do go longer than that. So you can only go for the 40 minutes. Yes, Julia, even the desktop Mac webcams, they're just not that good. So yeah, it just comes down to the picture quality. You really don't have to have the C922 or a green screen camera if you don't want to, especially if you're just starting out. If you're just seeing one-on-one clients, then you can absolutely just use your camera that's on your laptop or your desktop. But at the end of the day, it's if you want to have those high quality images and come across as that high quality therapist, then that's where you just invest in yourself. That's what you do there. So, wow, it's sold out on Amazon. Yes, all of us online gamers are buying up on the stock. So, yeah, we have 4 of those cameras here. Bought them a little while back. So, yeah, I don't know if there's any on eBay at the moment. Don't be afraid to also put out a Facebook post in the marketplace, because you can actually have them. You'll be surprised how many people may have one just floating around their house that they want to get rid of. So yeah, there are a few available in Australia at the moment, but unfortunately the price has gone up. There we go. There's one right there. So that's what you're looking for, okay? Is the C922 Pro. Any tips on the background music? Yes, absolutely. Thanks. That's a great question, Sonia. Absolutely. So when it comes to your background music, I will actually show you on YouTube, because if you use music that is, you know, like owned by somebody else, you'll get flagged for that. Especially, stop saying Patricia. Especially on Facebook, okay? So you'll notice that I've been using music, but that's called royalty-free music. Okay. So if you go into YouTube and type in royalty-free music, and it will tell you all of this in the course. It actually tells you some other places to get the music as well. If you go to the royalty-free music, you can actually go through all of this music, so the no copyright music from SoundCloud, and you can grab all of that music. So you can grab all of that that's in there, and you can find something that suits you. What I do is you'll notice that on my VLC player, down in the bottom left-hand corner here, there's a little like circular thing, and if you double click on that, it'll turn it into a 1. So that means it'll loop that track for you. So that way, if you're doing a longer session, you can loop the track and it'll keep playing over. But in this audio music library, in the audio library, you can actually find heaps and heaps of fantastic music that's relaxation, jazz, hip hop, whatever it is that you're looking for. Just make sure you read the description, because some people will actually say, yes, this track is free, but you have to give me recognition in the description. So just copy and paste that link into the description. That's all you've got to do. You will get some creators that say, yes, this track is free, but you're not allowed to use it any longer than 2 hours. So you can jump onto your music there if you need some free music. So yeah, make sure you have your music is not getting flagged for copyright. Now, if you're using music for one-on-one clients, it doesn't matter what it is that you're using, because you're not releasing it to the public or anything like that. And that way, it's only the client and yourself that are hearing it. So it's completely okay, whatever music you want to use for that. But if you're releasing the content online in some way, shape, or form, then that's where you need to either give recognition, read the description of how long you're allowed to use that music. But if you jump on that course, it actually tells you some royalty-free music channels where you don't even need to give recognition at all. So yeah. Exactly, Lawrence. Exactly. So you do need to read those descriptions. So, Annie, do I use binaural music? Actually, no. No, I do not. Binaural music is fantastic. I love it. Binaural music I only use when I've given my client an audio track to listen to. And you'll notice in your mentoring, in the recording course, when you do your audios, it'll actually teach you how to create your own binaural music. So I do sometimes play solfeggio music. So I'll show you a solfeggio music. I'm a huge fan of solfeggio healing frequencies, because these frequencies are for individual emotions. So they're the ones that I usually use. I have YouTube Premium, as you can see, so that way there's no ads inside of it. So yeah, I do use the solfeggios, but no, I don't actually use the binaurals. But at the same time, if you want to use them, then by all means, go ahead and use them. So they're fantastic. That's just a personal preference, that one. Yeah, and exactly, Lawrence. So that's the best part. When you've got your client in on the Zoom session, do recommend that they have headphones, and binaural tracks really do work better when they've got the headphones on. So absolutely, completely agree with you, Lawrence. So yeah. Megan Morris just said that you can get a Logitech C270, and that can do green screen as well. So you can jump on that one and see if that one's available. So yeah. When you've got your client on a Zoom session, make sure they are wearing their headphones as well, because whilst they're wearing their headphones, it's like an automatic training that we have that we're going to listen. I have people that are just like, oh, I don't have a set of headphones, and I just tell them, well, go and get a set and we'll come back to it. You can absolutely do a Zoom session without headphones, absolutely, but it does break the submersion just a little bit. And most people have got some crappy set of headphone lying around somewhere that they got with their phone or something along those lines. Okay, so they've got something usually floating around. When it comes to your Zoom sessions as well, some people get a little bit worried that their client is going to like fall off the chair or get disturbed, or perhaps the internet is going to drop out. When you're doing your pre-talk, so your NLP pre-talk, just simply place in the suggestion that they will remain seated and upright at all times. They will continue to hear your voice, and also that they will not fall off their chair. They will be safe at all times. Also, make sure that you tell your client to remove any pets or disturbances from the room. I had a gentleman once overseas, and I asked him if he had any pets, that if he could please remove them from the room, and he said yes. And then he's like halfway through the session and an iguana walked across the screen. And I was like, holy fuck, there's a giant lizard walking across this guy's screen. And to him, that wasn't a pet. That was just part of the animals that lived around his area, and they're completely safe. So he completely ignored that, which was fantastic. But, you know, make sure you tell your clients, can you please remove your pets from the room? I did have one lady that adamantly refused to remove her cat from the room. So what I did was I placed in the suggestion that as she patted her cat, it would allow her to go deeper and deeper and deeper. So use the environment that you have around you. Make sure also that when you're getting a client to fill in the form, that they give you their phone number, and you'll just say to them, if for some reason we do have a disconnection, I will call you on your mobile and check on you. I've never ever once had a disconnection, but it's always great to have that safety feature in there just in case, okay? So you can always set up stuff like that, okay? When it comes to the Zoom session as well, make sure you take down all the details, and also tell your client that if the internet for some reason does drop out, that they will come out of hypnosis on their own, feeling completely relaxed, just like they've had a wonderful night's sleep. Okay, so just place that into the NLP suggestion when you're very first starting. You can also use that as your induction as well. Now, for those of you that are wondering about anchoring when it comes to the the hypnosis techniques, just use an audio anchor. Every time you hear the bell, ding. Every time you hear the bell, ding. I actually get people to do their own physical anchoring because it's no different to EFT. So I'll actually ask them to hold onto their thumb, and whilst they do blah, they will hold onto that thumb tighter, 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 and then release all that anger. So you can actually get people to do their own anchoring as well. Okay. So if you guys have any other questions, please chuck them into the comments and I will get to them as quickly as possible. All of the links to all of those programs are in the comments. Yes, I am an affiliate for some of them, not all of them. So if you want to tap on those, please jump onto them. Feel free to use the free version, okay? So what type of induction do you use online, Annie? Any kind. It does not matter. It really doesn't. I always use progressive relaxations like an Elman or an Ericksonian every single time. The reason why is because people are coming to me because I work with gut issues, anxiety, depression. So they're my crux of the industry. And people are coming to me because they are sick of hurrying. So I use progressive relaxation. There's a lot of hypnotherapists out there that will just turn around and go, nah, just use instant, just use rapid. Not instant, just use rapid. Well, your client's coming to you because they're sick of hurrying. So don't hurry the process. Just let them relax deeper and deeper, slowly and slowly. So just use anything that you're currently comfortable with, Annie, and make sure you use your client's language, okay? So just ask them, where do you like to go? To the beach, to the forest, in your home? Where do you like to relax? And allow them to answer that for you, because there's no point in doing an induction on someone and they hate going to the beach. So just take them through that, okay? So any other questions, chuck them in the comments. I'll get around to them as soon as I can. I do have to go, sorry lovelies, but please get online. I want to see you all succeed. Go out and help this world. We need more and more people going out there and doing this. and we want to see you succeed. It's as simple as that. So go out there and do it. Oh, that one there. So yeah, so go out there and do it. Now, so anybody who wants to rewatch this, it will be available on YouTube as well. We are working with Canadian Hypnosis Conference, and yes, our conference is still going to be running in October. Unfortunately, many conferences are being cancelled because of the virus at the moment. And I just feel so bad for the whole situation. It's horrible. So if you actually want to come to a conference, then jump onto Canadian Hypnosis Conference webpage and book your ticket there, because the early bird prices are still available as well. So make sure you jump onto that. And it's not until October, end of October, start of November. So there's heaps of time to save and heaps of time to grab onto that. So otherwise from that, please get online. If you need to practice of any sort, let me know, okay? Throw a link onto Specialty Hypnosis here in the group and ask someone, hey, any chance we can get online together? I want to test out my audio. I want to have a play around with a hypnosis session or something like that. Practice, okay? The very first session that I ever did, apparently it was amazing. I had like 90 people in a group session, and one lady came in 10 minutes late. Now, you can set up in your Zoom that people can't sign in after X amount of time, okay? So you can set all that up in your Zoom. And one lady came in 10 minutes late. She dropped her phone. She said, oh, fuck. And as she dropped her phone, it landed on the floor face up, and she was completely naked, and I was mortified. So inside that course, it'll also give you a quick key sheet. Now, the quick key sheet teaches you how to turn off audio, how to turn off videos really fast without interrupting the session if you're doing group or individual sessions, okay? So I quickly learned how to turn off everybody's videos simultaneously, okay? So yeah, all right, guys. I will see you in the future. I'll post some more links because the comments have been going down. And otherwise from that, I do need to go because I have a client in 10 minutes time online. All right, beautiful lovelies. I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.